Good evening, everyone. Once again, you are all welcome to a class. Tonight, we're studying Parashat Bamidbar. We all know that the Sefer is the fourth Sefer in our Torah. Is called Sefer Bamidbar. If you take the article, the English one, what's the name of this book? What the name of this book is? Numbers. Bamidbar in Hebrew doesn't mean numbers, right? Bamidbar is in the desert. So what do you mean numbers? You should know that this Sefer Bereshit has another name. His name is Pekudim. What does Pekudim mean? Numbers. Why is the fourth book in our Torah has the name Numbers? Simple reason, because at the beginning of this parasha, Hashem counted the Jewish people. He counted how many Jews are in our nation. So because he counted, so he called Numbers. And here I have a question. There's so many things that happen in this book, right? Hashem only picked Bamidbar, numbers, only numbers. Why numbers? Why not menorah? Be'alotcha, he gave a mitzvah of menorah to Aaron, and lakanot. Why you call Sefer Menorah? Why? Numbers, Pekudim. And then what really an amazing thing also. That's our first question. Second question, it says that at the time of Matan Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu came down. He came down on earth. The Shekhinah came down. It says he came with him 24,000 malachim. 24,000 malachim. And they all came holding flags. The malachim were holding flags. Bnei Israel saw that, they got very jealous. They were very jealous. They asked, Hashem, please, can you give us also a flag? A flag? What is Yom HaAtzmaut? You have to, like Baomer, what do you need a flag for? It's not July 4th. Hashem, we want a flag. Number one, why Malachim hold the flag in their hand? Hold the flag. Number two, why Bnei Israel wanted the flag? What do they need a flag for? Another question. Whenever you read the Torah, you see a lot of times the Torah calls us Tzava Hashem. We are the army of Hashem. Army. We are a soldier, Chayal Hashem. There is no war, everything is fine. Why the Torah called us a soldier? Why are we the army of Hashem? Everything is fine. We're just sitting learning Torah and doing mitzvot. Why are we called the army of Hashem? So it says in the Midrash like this. B'sha'a shenigla al Sinai, at the time Hashem revealed himself on Sinai, they came with him thousands and thousands of more than 24, thousands of malachim. And everyone were holding a flag, like it tells the Pasuk, Dagul Mervava. Bnei Israel saw it, and they were very jealous. We also want a flag. Until Hashem said, you know what? I promise you, I will give you a flag. So to answer all these questions, I will reveal you today, what is the goal of a Jew in this world? Why? What a Jew has to do in this world? What is my mission in this world? It says that before Matan Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu used the Malachim as messenger. We know this Malach Gabriel, Malach of the Din. When someone is sick, is Malach Raphael. Right? Hashem has Malachim that come to this world and they're doing the will of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem sent Malachim, messenger, sometimes to do his job. Not always Hashem, the king himself, come down on earth. So he sent messenger to do his job. That's why a flag represents a mission. When I hold the flag represents a nation. What's special about this nation? That's my mission. So when the Malachim were holding flags, they were showing, I'm on a mission from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When Bnei Israel saw those flags, they were jealous. They were saying, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we also want to work for you. We also want to be your messenger, want to be your partner in this world. So they were jealous of the Malachim. We also want to work for you, not just to be people around on earth, right? Some human. We want to be your shlichim. Hashem said, oh, you love me so much? You want to work for me? I'll give you this flag. And Hashem indeed gave a mission to the Jews. That's why we are called Chayalim. We are the army of Hashem. The same way a soldier is here to protect, to defend the king when he's home, we have a mission to represent HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that's why we are called army, we are the soldier of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And that's why this pasuk this Sefer, this book, is called Bamidbar, numbers. What do you mean numbers? We are the numbers of the soldier of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We are part of his army. We're all here to do a mission to serve Hashem. So what is our mission? Our mission here is to do Kiddush Hashem. A Jew was created to do Kiddush Hashem. What's Kiddush Hashem? To show the world how does a human behave? How does a human talk? We have to be honest in business. We have to be polite when we are in the street. That's Kiddush Hashem. To show the world how human we are different from behemoth. I think I told you that story, but I would say it again. We all know that in 1948, the Jewish state became independent, right? Become a state. At that time, all the nations of the world were against it. No, why Jewish state? For what? We get money from the Arabs, we have gas from them. Why should we start up with the Arab? Why we need a land for? Why we need the Israel country for? The first one who recognized the state of Israel was Harry Truman. The first president, right, in the world to recognize the state of Israel was Harry Truman, the president of the United States. And when he did it, you should know he had a lot of people in the Senate, in the Congress, in his own party, they were against him. So what are you doing? What are you doing? You're burning all the relations with Egypt, with all the Arabs. What are you doing? Why are you acknowledge his state? So a lot of years after that, he was already retired, he met the big rabbi. And he told him, I would like to tell you why I recognize the state of Israel against my party, against congressmen, against people that were on my side, against the whole entire world. I went and I did it. So he told him, you should know, when I was a little kid, I used to live next door to a rabbi. Next door, a rabbi used to live. And every Shabbat, whenever I needed a guy to do something, he said, Ari, come over. I used to come. If it was too cold, I used to play with the coals, turn on the heat. If the light was, every time I need something, they used to call a guy. I was a guy shel Shabbat. And every time I used to help them, the rabbi used to come to me and give me a fresh, hot piece of challah. Piece of dough, piece of bread, a yummy Shabbos challah. With the kedusha in it, I ate this challah, I enjoy it. So he turned to the rabbi and he said, so you think I recognize the state of Israel because of a piece of bread? The rabbi said, I guess so. He said, no, you missed the point. I didn't recognize the state of Israel because of a piece of challah. You know why I did it? Because every time I entered his home, I saw how the rabbi speak nicely with his wife. How his kids is sitting around the table. How the wife is dressed bitsniut. And I saw that's the elite, the best people on earth. That's the top of mankind. And I said, I must make sure that those people will be around to teach the world how does a man has to behave.
Unbelievable.
You see this? Harry Truman, he recognized the state of Israel. Why? Because one family lived next door and they told him, what does a Jew mean? What does a Yehudi mean? By the way, you never know what you could do, the impact of your action. You never know the impact of your action. This rabbi, if you will tell him this story, he will never believe it. Look at the impact of your action. Just because he was nice with his wife, they were singing Shabbat, he recognized the state of Israel. Imagine if he wouldn't do it, how many tzarot we will have. And that's our mission. The mission of a Jew in this world is to come and teach the world how to behave. And you know, by the way, the Goyim know that. The Goyim, they know exactly that it's our mission. I prove it to you. A Goy does an avera, no, not a big deal. A non-religious, a Jew, even non-religious, make an avera, front page. If it's a rabbi that does an avera, the whole world, all the TV, they speak about it 24 hours. Ya haram, what do you want from this rabbi? No. Even the Goyim, they know that we Jews, we are the elite of the world. Why? Because we have this mission to represent Hashem. So how we become so good? Because we have the Torah. And here I get the second part of our class. I saw an amazing chidush from Rav Mordechai Eliyahu. He was a chief rabbi of Israel, passed away a couple of years ago. It says in this parasha, later on, in Perek Aleph, chapter Aleph, Pasuk, the first chapter, Pasuk Nun. I'll read it to you. And we're going to learn from this Pasuk an amazing musar. וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור. Hashem spoke with בני ישראל, with משה. אך את מתי לוי לא תפקוד, ואת ראשם, one minute, the wrong פרק, פרק נון, פרק א', פסוק נון. right here. Hashem said to Moshe, go, and like I just told you, you have to count all the Bnei Israel, right? However, Levi, don't count them. They have their own account. ואתה הפקד את הלווים על משכן העדות ועל כל כליו ועל כל אשר לא המה יישאו את המשכן והם ישרתו וסביב למשכן יחנו. If you said over here that the Leviim should reside, they should live around the Mishkan. The Mishkan was in the middle of the Jewish camp. Around it should be the Leviim. Again, פסוק נ"ג, it brings the same idea. והלוויים יחנו סביב למשכן העדות. And the Leviim should encamp around the Mishkan. Here the Rabbi brings an amazing musar. We understand what is Mishkan. Mishkan is Bet HaMikdash, right? But Mishkan is also your neshama. V'shachanti betocham. Hashem said, build me the Mishkan, and I will be betocham, within them. What is betocham? That is the Mikdash, meaning in you. Make sure in your, no, inside your body. Hashem said, build me in Mishkan in your home. Make sure you are holy. Make sure you keep my mitzvot, and I will come and I will be in you. And look what he said over here, very amazing thing. It says that how that Hashem will bring a Shekhinah on ourselves. When a person go and learn Torah, by learning Torah, you're helping the Shekhinah to come in you. Why? By pushing away the Yetzer Hara. I want to share with you an amazing Gemara. The Gemara said in Shabbat, ויתייצבו בתחתית ההר. בני ישראל, when they went to the Mount Sinai to receive the Torah, they were standing there. He says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu at one point, he picked up the mountain and he put them on top of their head. If you accept my Torah, everything is fine. If you don't, I'll bury you here, right here. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute. So last time, someone asked a question, what's going on here? Hashem forced me to accept the Torah? It's not fair. Look what Tosafot said. Tosafot said, I don't understand this Gemara at all. The Gemara is telling me, HaKadosh Baruch Hu picked up the Mount Sinai, he put it on top of our head. If you accept the Torah, Mabruk. If not, Kaddish. On the spot. Tosafot said, I don't understand. Because if you think about it, Bnei Israel said Na'aseh v'nishma before even Hashem picked up the mountain. Right. We all think that we said Na'aseh v'nishma after. It's wrong. We accepted the Torah even before HaKadosh Baruch Hu picked up the mountain. Bnei Israel came to Sinai, Yom HaTorah, Na'aseh v'nishma. Hashem took the mountain up top of our head. You accept it or not? I just told you, Na'aseh v'nishma. Why did Hashem take the mountain and put it on our head? And he said, if you don't accept my Torah, I'll kill you. I just told you, Na'aseh v'nishma. So the rabbis give two answers. Number one, Bnei Israel only wanted Torah shebichtav. Only the mitzvot from the Torah. But to go study Torah, mitzvah de Rabbanan, to learn Torah shebe'al peh, it's too difficult. Hashem said, Ruchi, you just started. Take also Torah shebe'al peh. On that part, he forced us. But here the Gemara the rabbi bring another answer, an amazing answer. They bring that by Na'aseh v'nishma, Bnei Israel, they came close, they said Na'aseh v'nishma. But then they saw a fire. In Har Sinai was a huge fire. Who was this fire? They said it was the Yetzer Hara. And Bnei Israel were afraid. They were afraid that the Yetzer Hara will come and knock them down. Hashem, so to speak, Hashem was afraid that the Yetzer Hara will come and will push the Jews to do aviad. And the Jews said, listen, I can't fight with Yetzer Hara. Hashem, I can't fight with that. I don't want the Torah. Really, the Jews wanted the Torah. But when they will see how strong is the Yetzer Hara, they will say, Hashem, we don't want the Torah. Hashem, you know what? Hashem forced them to accept the Torah. You have a little kid. A little kid, he wants to do good. He really doesn't want to do bad. He wants to do good. But sometimes, he has a bad friend, or he's distracted by something, and he will give up everything. You know what? If you behave, I give you a candy. The candy, you're not forcing him. You're just helping him to remove from him all the garbage that is around him. So to you also, the Jewish people really wanted to do the Torah. They wanted to keep. But when they saw Yetzer Hara is so strong, they almost gave up. They almost changed their mind. That's why I force them, don't be afraid of the Yetzer Hara. Don't be afraid. He forced them to accept the Torah. For that, I give an example. It says...
It's like a chizuk.
Exactly, very good. It's a chizuk. Really, he didn't force them. He gave them a reason to go ahead. I give you an example. It says in the Midrash, our Torah start with the pasuk Bereshit. Then we have stories. Bereshit, Adam, Noach, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov. The Torah is a storybook. The all Bereshit is stories. Avraham, indeed, there is one opinion, it's a very deep opinion. The Rambam holds that all this, it's like you asked me for, it's mashalim. It's very secret thing, but a lot of things didn't happen. Comes the Ramban and said, Chaz v'shalom. It's assumed to say everything happened. Of course everything happened. You can't just come in and say the Torah never happened. Everything happened. So I understand. The Torah is not a storybook. It's to teach us how to be, what to do. Why is all Bereshit it's stories, and only then in Shemot we have the 10 Commandments. The main point of our Torah is the 10 Commandments. So I have a question for you. How come the Torah doesn't start with Anochi Hashem Elokecha? The Torah should start with the 10 Commandments. Why stories and only then 10 Commandments? And the Rabbi, the Midrash say like this. Imagine, I live until now in France. I live in Spain. I live in United Israel. And I moved to United States and I said, I won't run to be president in 2016. I won't be president. You won't be a president? Who are you? You won't be a president? Go do something for me, right? Make the economy better. Do everything good. You know what? Then I'll vote for you. Good or no? If you do that, it will be perfect. But if you just give promising, why should I take you? Here the same thing. The Torah cannot start with 10 Commandments because Bnei Israel will never accept the Torah. Hashem had to first, he had to do nisim for us. He had to restore it, Avraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Mitzrayim. Oh, now you do all that, Hashem, I will accept your Torah. I have one question for you. It says, again, remember what I just said. The Torah didn't start with the 10 Commandments to teach us. We only accepted the Torah because all the goods Hashem did to us. Right? It was good with Avraham, Yitzchak. Then in Mitzrayim, He took us out of Egypt. Now we accept the Torah. It says in the Midrash, when Hashem gave the Torah, He went to all the nations. He went to the Egyptian, Moadim, the Chinese, to everybody. You want my Torah? What it says in your Torah? No movies. No, Rabbi, I can't. I have to watch movies. No, I don't need Torah. You went to another nation. What it says in your Torah? No VIX. No VIX. Oh, no, Rabbi, I can't. It's not for me. It's too hard. He went to another one. Okay. What it says in your Torah? Don't smoke drugs. No, Rabbi, it's not for me. I can't. Rabbi, I'm telling you, I can't. Hashem, I can't. He went to all the nation. No one wanted the Torah. Only at the end, he went to the Jewish people. You want my Torah? Aseh v'nishma. The Midrash asks, why did Hashem didn't go right away to the Jews? Why he went to everybody and only at the end to the Jews? And the Midrash answer, imagine we'll go first to the Jews and they will say, Aseh v'nishma. All the nation will say, yeah, Hashem, it's not fair. If you'll come to me, I will accept right away. So in order that the nation of the world at Pitchon Pei didn't have an answer, he went first to everybody. Once they said no, then he went to the Jews. I have a simple question. It's still not fair. The Jews, like I just told you, they only accepted the Torah because Hashem did to them miracle. He takes them out of Mitzrayim, He split the sea for them, He gave 10 makot, He did all this, Chazaku Baruch. They accept the Torah because He did all this. To the Goyim, He didn't do anything.
He gives them lechem every day.
Good, but it's not as much as the 10 miracles, it's not as much as all this. So only the Jews accepted because He did so much good for them. So what's the big deal to go at the end of the Jews? Still, the reason why they accepted, and here's a big difference. When a Jew, he does something, right, I give you an example. You go to a Jew, Hashem gave him a smack. He got punished. What does he do? He sit down and think, why did I get a smack? If Hashem smacked me, must be I did something wrong. Oh, I did something wrong? I'll do teshuvah. When you go to a guy, the Gemara said, he gave him a smack, right? Right away, he kick Hashem, off the derech. Wow, Hashem, that you are with me, goodbye, I'm not interested with your Torah. So too, when Hashem gave a gift to a Jew sit and think, why did Hashem give me parnasa? Why did Hashem give me all this good? I don't deserve it. Must be He gave it to me because He wanted me to help people, I should do more mitzvot. A guy, when he gets all these things, of course I deserve it. So the nation of the world, they know that although the Jews had miracle, everything, they understand that it's not the reason why they accepted the Torah, was only a push to put them on the right path. A guy understood that even if Hashem will do all this miracle for them, they will still not accept the Torah. And that's what we just over here. When Hashem put the mountain on top of the Jews, accept my Torah, the point was not Chas v'Shalom to force them. They already decided they want the Torah. The only problem was Hashem knows he's a Yetzer Hara. And the Yetzer Hara is trying to take you to the wrong direction. When he puts a mountain, was just to make sure they stay there. And this is what we have to learn from here. So how do you fight Yetzer Hara? How do you fight Yetzer Hara? By learning Torah. When a person, more Torah you learn, that's the way you're blocking the Yetzer Hara. You're pushing away the Yetzer Hara from you. And we have to learn from the Leviim the following lesson. והלוויים יחנו סביב למשכן העדות. The Levi were around the Mishkan. What was the Mishkan? The Torah, the Luchot. A Jew always has to be around Torah. If you want to be close to Hashem, you want to be able to fight with the Yetzer Hara, you always have to make sure you're around Torah. Once you're out of the Torah, you are lost. You are lost. And that's one of the lessons we have to learn. We have to learn from this Leviim. He said even more than this. He said, just to show you how much HaKadosh Baruch Hu know, how much the Satan is so bad, and how strong he is. A lot of time a Jew doesn't want to do averot. But we all have Yetzer Hara. Yetzer Hara come and he tried to put us down, to smack us. It says when HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives the Torah, the Satan didn't know about it. Hashem kept busy with Satan. He sent him on a mission to China. He was busy there doing averot, pushing averot. Like in Har Sinai, he wasn't there. Why? Because it says if the Satan was there at the time of Har Sinai, right, he will find a way how to make the Jews not accept the Torah. Because we know how strong is the Satan. So when he puts the mountain on our head, was a way to move the Satan. Like that, Bnei Israel will accept the Torah. Why? Because really we are good. Really, we want to do mitzvot. The only problem is the Yetzer Hara come and try to destroy us. That's why when he put the Torah on top of us, was only to force us to do the mitzvot.
He was there at Har Sinai.
He what?
He was there at Har Sinai.
It says no. It says
Show them the Aaron of Moshe.
that's after Matan Torah.
That's quite a big difference, though.
Was-
The mountain on top of their heads to the person or the dad giving him candy. I mean,
It's something.
it's not the same.
No, because really, I explain to you. Really, they want to do good. They want to do good. But there's something that might make them change their mind.
Yeah.
Who bad influence for something else. So, you're right, not the candy. You're right. I'll give you another example.
$1 million.
Yeah, no, not $1 million. You have a little boy.
Electric chair.
I give you an example.
What compares to a mountain in your head?
I give you an example. A little boy come home. Dad, I don't want to do my homework. Really deep inside, he want to do it by the legs. He wants to go play outside. What does the father do? He take his shoe and show him the shoe. If you don't do your homework, this is what he got. He run quickly and he does his homework. So it's same thing. Really, the son wants to do good. The son, he knows that it's good to go to school. The son knows that in order to have a future in my life, I have to work out. But at the end of the day, my friend, the bad friend are outside. They want me to go play outside. So there's this fight between the good and the bad. And the son is a little child. He doesn't know what to do. So when the father pick up the shoe, he doesn't force him. All what the shoe does, he just push away the bad.
So you're saying the mountain on top of their heads is similar to the shoe.
Exactly. Same idea. The mountain on top of their head was not to force them to do the Torah. The mountain on top of their head was only to clean the bad influence of the Yetzer Hara. Because really in your mind, you want the good. But sometimes you are attacked by bad influence, bad friend, and really you want the good. But I give you an example. And a lot of time, young boys, why young boys start smoking?
Because it's cool.
Cool. What do you mean cool? Because they want to look how people look at them. Really, when he smoke, he won't throw up. He doesn't like smoking. But he sees the other guy smoking, he wants to be cool. But really, deep inside, he doesn't want smoking. Right? So now I go to my child, if you smoke, you'll get the trecha. I'll give you my shoe. I'll give you the shoe on you. So I'm a bad father. So now, what do you mean? The shoe only took away from my son the bad influence from his friend. And now what? Now he's only alone with the good thing in his mind, the good thing that he want to do. Same thing over here. Bnei Israel really, they want to do Torah. They want to keep Torah mitzvot. Right? But his influence, look, the Chinese, they do averot, they have all over drugs, all over this. They have avodah zarah in India. We also have fun. You go to Amsterdam, Rachmana litzlan, averot all over. We also. So there's bad influence from all over. Hashem picks up the shoe and say,
No, but with all
be
due
careful,
respect-
1 minute, be careful, be careful, do not do all this. So what does the shoe does? The shoe only put me in a, I'm shocked, and take away from my head all this bad influence, and then I remain alone with all the good machshavot.
No, of course, but with all due respect, the mountain's going to end their life, though, if that goes on and it's finished.
You're right, but it was only the shoe also. For a little boy to receive a good belt is as scary as a mountain above your head. It's as scary. So that was the concept. The concept was not to force them. The concept was just to take away from their head the bad influence from outside. And here I'll tell you another chidush. We said in this parasha, the reason why so I told you a reason why it's called Bamidbar, because we're like numbers, like a soldier, right? You counting the soldiers, we are the army of Hashem. I want to tell you another answer. Why do this book is called Bamidbar? Numbers. It says, we know the Torah is how it's called. The Torah is forever. It's not only for one time finished. Everything written in Torah, you could learn a lesson from it, right? Even today. Very good. The fact that Hashem counted the Jewish people, what's to do with me? What can I learn from the fact that Hashem counted the Jewish people? So we just learn to teach me, every one of us, has a mission on earth. Everyone, what is our mission? To do Kiddush Hashem. Example, you work in leasing cars. You work in selling this. You work, everyone has a different job. Everyone does something else. In your job, in your life, everyone, our mission is to do Kiddush Hashem. With all the people you might meet in your life, you have a mitzvah, but you should know, everyone has a different way. I give you an example. I meet only wealthy people. So with wealthy people, I will never say bad words, right? But in business, I have to be careful not to cheat them. Another person, he work with the people that are very low. They speak very bad. I only sell small gadgets. My mission is to watch my mouth. I might watch my mouth, not to say bad words. That's our mission. Our mission is to show everyone what is mankind, what is a man. They speak bad about ladies, women, aviad. I'm sorry, I'm Jew. I don't speak about this. I don't do all these things. So now I tell you another answer. Why it's called Bamidbar? He bring over here, Rashi said, the reason why HaKadosh Baruch Hu counted the Jewish people 3 times, it says when they came out of Mitzrayim, he counted them first time. After the Chet HaEgel, he counted them a second time. By the time of the Mishkan, he counted them a third time. Why so many times? To show them how much he loved them. I give you an example. Imagine you got a phone call. Hi, how are you? How's everything? You won the lottery ticket. Me? You did $400 million. Wow. $400 million. Now you're already on the cloud. You take the whole day you will hold the ticket like it's your neshama. You run to the office, there is your check. What do you do with the check? Right away you run to the bank. I want cash, everything in a bank. You go with the cash in your home, you know this $400 million. You start counting the bills. Counting the bills, right? It's gonna take you 4 hours, 5 hours, you're counting the bills and your eyes open up, oh, 100, 200, oh, and you're enjoying it, right? You go work, you don't work, you go shacharit, 400 million, you don't work anymore. You go shacharit, you come back from shacharit, what do? You're counting again. You're counting again. Ruchi, no one touched $1 million, what are you doing? You count again, 100, 200, 1 million, oh. He goes sleep at night. He woke up the next day, again, he counted again. Why are you counting again? He have fun. No, he did finish. You know why? Because every time you're counting this money, every time you're counting, it gives you love. Give you love. Oh, it makes you so happy. I'm counting money, and you're flying.
Pleasure.
A pleasure, of course. Here, this is what Hashem wanted to say. When Hashem counted the Jewish people, He was counting us like bears, like diamond. He was giving an amazing enjoyment to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I have Reuven, I have Shimon, I have Levi, I have Dani, I have Moshe, I have Victor, I have this one, look, and Hashem got so excited, right? He's so happy, look how many good people I have. That's why Hashem is Bamidbar. Bamidbar, it's a very difficult sefer, very difficult book. A lot of aviad, because aviad was a meraglim, right? Spoke Lashon Hara, it was a decree now to enter the land of Israel. Then we had Korach, then we had Bilam, with all 24,000 people died. So many bad things said. Before the book started, Hashem wanted to show us, I love you. Whatever you do, I love you. I know in these books bad things were about to happen, but don't forget, I always love you. Like we said a couple of weeks ago, last week, we spoke about Rabbi Meir Baal Hanes. Rabbi Meir Baal old, a son, even when he does a Jew, even when he does averot, is called a son. Why? Because Hashem is our father. Whatever a son will do in his life, a father will always love him. A father always loves his son, whatever happened. So here what Hashem said, Bamidbar, he was counting one after the other to show us how much he loves us. Very nice. He loves us. We should know. Every day Hashem goes in Shamayim and he goes through the account. He's counting. Tani, Victor, Edmund, he makes sure everyone is here. He wants to make sure everyone is here. But you have to be very careful. Because when he's mentioning your name, he's looking at you. So imagine he's saying your name, Aviad, and he's looking down. Holy, look what is he doing? Look what is he doing?
That's great.
It's 11 o'clock at night. He's sleeping. How come he's shacharit? 11 o'clock at night. Look what is he doing? Hashem Yishmo, he's speaking Lashon Hara. 11 o'clock in the morning. Look what is he doing? Rachman Yisrael. He eats without Bekat Hamazon.
He got the wrong person.
So you have to be very careful. People think that the HaKadosh Baruch Hu watch us only on Yom Kippur. It's a big mistake. Every day, like the guy with the lottery ticket. Every day he go. Every day he go and he count. He count everyone. You have to be very careful that when he counts you, when he mentions your name, right, he look at you doing good things. That's the lesson we have to learn from this
Maybe just
parasha.
move the space.
Which space?
Let's assume he's sitting seat number 11.
You don't know when he's
Seat
coming.
number
I
9.
give you a small example, another idea. The point is, so what you have to learn from here is how much Hashem loves us. You have to realize how much Hashem loves us, but we have to understand also, on the other hand, the responsibility we have. If Hashem looks at us as a son, we have to realize we are the children. When a Jew does an avera, the impact of his avera are billion times greater than when Muhammad or when a Christian does an avera. When we do averot, it's the impact is big. Why? Because we are Kadosh Baruch Hu children. Beni Bechorei Israel. Why? We accept as a Torah. So we have to know from this parasha, it's true Hashem loved us. But we have to understand we have a mission to do Kiddush Hashem. We have a mission to behave, to teach the world how to behave, right? And but still, at the end of the day, we have to remember how much HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves us. Be'ezrat Hashem, we should all take this lesson.